La Paz was the start of our 5-month South American adventure. It has a population of 2 million and is shaped like a huge bowl. The base is at 3,400 meters and the rim is above 4,100 meters. It is interesting to note that the rich people live down low where the air is thicker, while the mostly indigenous poor people live up high along the rim. It is a fantastic public transit system based on 10 gondola lines.
Janie, how's lunch today?
Chicken soup soothes the soul, no matter where you are in the world.
Nice, chicken soup, bread. We're just sitting here with the locals, and it's really, this is, hola! Hey, hola! Let's see if we can make it out of town in one piece. Here we are, the start of the adventure. Waited 4 years for this. We had a bit of a problem with a certain pandemic. That's all done. We're in La Paz, and we're really looking forward to this adventure for the next, I don't know how many months, to South America. How appropriate, leaving La Paz by the gondola. And that gondola is going to give us a little bit of a 800-meter boost, but still we have to get to about 5,000 meters on our very first day, so we better get going. After 4 years of waiting, it's great to be pedaling. We were just in this little town, and apparently it wasn't a wedding, it's a religious festival. Today is Sunday, and the people were having so much fun. Insisted on giving us beers. Partying and parades is a national sport here in Bolivia. Janie, not feeling so good, are you?
No, this isn't slow motion.
she's having a hard time. Didn't quite acclimatize that well in those 4 days in La Paz.
So I hope it just gets better, because I'm gonna barf after the camping.
We just finished our climb out of La Paz. It was 1,000 meters over 22 kilometers, and it was very gradual. Fortunately, I was feeling fine. Elevation didn't bother me at all. Janie was really crashing, but she did great. And now we're heading into the Yungas. That's the region a little bit east of La Paz, and we're going to be going down into the more tropical zone. We're dropping from 4,600 meters here down to 2,200 meters. Here's the situation. The day started out perfectly but didn't end as planned. Janie stopped, Jeremy fell, it was wet, there was no lights, and I think he's dislocated his shoulder. So we've just set up at the side of the road here, and we're gonna have to assess what to do tomorrow. I think the trip is over for Jeremy. We'll see what, we're about 60 kilometers from La Paz. And we were headed to the death row, didn't even get to it, and we had an accident. So let's see how tomorrow goes. And I thought he was down and out for the night, but he's requested an interview. We can get this interview going among the trucks that are roaring by. Yeah, it's not going to be a nice night, that's for sure.
Okay, so just before entering the tunnel, I could see it was dark, but there was vehicles in it, and it looked reasonably good. And you could see light at the end, and I still had my Oakleys on. That was one thing, because it was still illuminated enough.
Yeah.
And maybe we got in at about the halfway point, and suddenly, instantly, the lights were out.
The thing was, all the cars were gone for a moment, and that's when it went completely dark.
Yeah, it was pitch black. Not a good. It could have been worse. I mean, it just could have been worse.
We'll see how things go in the morning. I think we'll try and get evacuated back to La Paz and make our decisions from there.
We'll see in the morning.
See you in the morning.
I can't believe this just happened.
We got to this army checkpoint and flagged down a cab, and we're gonna head to La Paz. We're gonna pick up Jeremy just up the road. Jeremy, we're gonna get you help. We got our amigo here.
Okay, we got the luggage.
We're ready to go. Speechless.
I'm speechless. I just had my arm taped up. It's right here.
So basically, Jeremy had a fracture just below the head of the humerus. It wasn't displaced, no surgery necessary. Just gonna need 6 weeks to heal, and he'll be good as new, hopefully. It's the start of round 2. Let's get it going. We have made it to the death road and we are still alive. Now we just got to go down it. Janie?
Ready to conquer it.
Ready to conquer it?
And we miss Jeremy.
Yes, he'll be here. It's a long way down. Memorial just as we get to our first corner. Yikes. That's the road we're going to follow all the way down to the bottom. We're actually on the death road, only about 10 kilometers into it. Sky is just clearing, evening clouds are clearing, and I think we're gonna have a beautiful, clear, starry night. Sun is just coming up on Camino de la Muerte. So Janie was asking me if that's an extreme cliff that she's standing on the edge of. And I said, don't get too close to the edge. So Janie has wisely chosen to walk this part. And you'll see why in a moment. We made it. It was an amazing ride. 3,500 meters dropping over 50 kilometers. We did it in 2 days, camped part way. And that way we had the road all to ourselves. We didn't have any tourists, no mountain bikers. And it was an amazing ride.